what is happening in Bethlehem with the construction of this wall is something that is not known to the history of the town. For nearly 4,000 years, the town of Bethlehem has been connected with the town of Jerusalem.
Yes.
For 4,000 years, and only now we see the state of Israel
between Bethlehem and Jerusalem.
Yeah. The wall is in Bethlehem.
Yeah.
You know, like Jerusalem is still like a mile and a half away from here.
Yeah.
You know, but the wall is built inside Bethlehem to create a separation between Bethlehem and Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So what's behind this wall is still Bethlehem.
Yes.
But then further north you go to Jerusalem. But the state of Israel managed to make history in the sense that for the first time ever in the history of Jerusalem, which is more than 5,000 years, and Bethlehem, which is nearly 4,000 years, for the first time in the history of these two towns, we find them completely separated from each other.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's done through this. So in the end of the day, we need not to underestimate the destructive impact of this structure on the life of Bethlehem. I sometimes feel like the debate on the artwork on the wall takes away the attention from the fact that this is just another day of allowing the state of Israel to commit the crime of separation. You know, every day that this wall is located in Bethlehem, every day that the state of Israel does not dismantle and take this concrete away from here, the state of Israel is committing a crime against the people who live in the two ancient towns of Bethlehem and Jerusalem.
This is this issue that the wall in this part of the city, let's say, is full of art and drawings, but the other part from the other side, have you seen it?
I'm not allowed to.
I don't think
Palestinians.
But I think it's empty because many people told me it's empty.
You never know. At some point we'll be able to get some footage of the wall of the other side, but it is empty because on the other side of the wall immediately there's a military road.
I see.
So the Israeli military drives up and down on the other side. So if you have a soldier with a spray paint who feels like sending a message to his mom or dad or his girlfriend or whatever, they would get out and do that.
Yeah. No, I thought it's empty because people want to advocate from this side, not from the other side. But you said because there is a military road.
But that's also true. You know, there are certain places where Israelis have access to the wall where they just have a day of painting out. You have sections of the Israeli wall that is covered with the Jerusalem stone. You have sections of the Israeli wall on the other side that make it look like a sound barrier. You need to understand that the majority of the Jewish Israelis do not even see the wall.
Yeah, they're lucky because they've never seen it. So.
It's irrelevant to their life. This obstacle is not relevant to the life of Jewish Israelis. It's relevant to the Palestinians' lives. Also, this wall is used to reduce the visibility of Palestinians and Palestinian communities. You drive along the wall and you do not, first of all, you do not see any of the 3 million Palestinians that live on the other side.
Yes.
And the second thing is it makes it sound like it's an okay structure. The majority of the popular Israeli criticism of the wall are for environmental reasons regarding animals, not for political and human rights reasons regarding all the Palestinians who live in here. So in a way, I just want to say that the debate on the art on the Israeli wall actually shifts the attention a little bit away from the fact that this is a destructive
or
political structure that has to go, you know, with or without artwork, with or without how we deal with it in a civilized or barbaric way. I do remember there was so much attention on the walled off hotel, and there was discussions, this is good, or this is bad.
Yes.
This is good because it attracts people. This is bad because Banksy is trying to make a business out of misery. But in the end of the day, this discussion, pro or against, literally shifts the attention for 3 meters, which is the distance between the walled off hotel. The most relevant part to our life is the existence of this structure.